Compliments, they are meant to be given as well as received, but nowadays you seem to hear more negativity than positivity.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about today with our friend, comedian, talk show host, and licensed therapist, Ponsier. Hey.
Hey.
Good morning, friends, and happy Friday.
Absolutely.
Happy Friday on this fun Friday, okay?
Yes.
A lot of energy in this room today.
Yes, I loved Mr. Little Roy. He is a ball of energy.
He's something else, I can tell you.
I think he wanted to continue playing too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have
He's
to bring
great.
him back. So today, let's talk to us about the power of compliments and how it can improve someone's mental health.
Yes, let me tell you something. I agree with what you said, Cliff. We hear so much negativity. We often sometimes get personal criticisms from others, and it has a tendency to make our spirits very low. And sometimes we spread negative energy. So why not give people the ultimate mood booster, which is compliments? Research actually indicates that when you give someone compliments, when that person is receiving compliments, it actually is the way the brain releases neurotransmitters such as dopamine. And dopamine is associated with pleasure as well as motivation. And also when you are giving people compliments, our brain also releases those oxytocin, which is the love hormone, which really leads to happiness. So it's the ultimate mood booster.
See, I like the way we're rolling with this already.
Yes.
So how does compliments influence interpersonal relationships? You kind of just touched on that just a
Yes,
bit.
absolutely. So when we think about compliments in terms of our interpersonal relationships, it's like the glue. It's a bonding agent. Think about it. When we are exchanging and when we are interacting with each other, when we are affirming each other, we're celebrating each other's successes, that could mean I'm highlighting a specific skill set or quality. It deepens our connections and it strengthens the relationship.
So it's something we should be doing more, but let's
Yes.
talk about when giving compliments, what are some things to consider and maybe not consider? Because there's a thing called backhanded compliment.
I don't know what you're talking
Have you
about.
ever received a backhanded compliment? I know I have. It left me like,
I think
I'm just
that
going to be
was a
quiet
compliment.
and half smile.
No, you said something that I want to highlight. Make sure that when you are giving compliments, make sure that it's sincere. Compliments should be very genuine. I think it's always a good idea to compliment people on their strengths. You want to highlight the things that they do very, very well. Also, when you are giving out compliments, I personally believe that I would like for people to not only publicly give me compliments, but privately give me compliments, because you don't know that sometimes your compliments can be validating someone, and sometimes people are actually trying to figure out, what are my strengths? I think I'm a person that would be considered a late bloomer in some respects, and people are really still trying to figure out who they are, what do they do well. Listen to what people say about you and about what you do. That could be an indicator of one of your strengths, and it actually helps boost your confidence and improve your self-esteem.
Now, I know people might find this hard to believe, but I do have a problem sometimes taking compliments. Shush. You are like that too, and I know you for a fact are kind of like that. So why is it that people are sometimes reticent on receiving compliments?
Oh, yes, I have just been called out. But I would say that a lot of people have difficulty receiving compliments, and I think that there are various underlying factors as to why. Sometimes people really struggle with perfectionism. Sometimes people don't want to come across as arrogant. Sometimes it's due to cultural norms. Additionally, it could be that they have had previous experiences with being criticized and or rejected. And so when you know that you have some difficulty receiving criticisms, there are some things that you can do. There's a couple of strategies that I suggest you employ. One, you want to just make sure that when someone is giving you a compliment, resist the urge to reject them. Even if you want to verbally say something that's contrary to what is being said, resist the urge to respond. Secondly, just say thank you. Just say thank you. Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't agree with it, just say thank you. And then later on, you can take the time to reflect on what was said, to think about, hey, maybe someone is seeing something in me or about me that I don't necessarily see in myself.
That's always been my big thing. It was like, I was like, no,
Yes.
no, 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 please, no, it's okay. It's all right.
I feel like,
please.
why are you talking to my soul?
Because I'm speaking to your soul,
I don't
Zaina.
reject, but sometimes I might change the conversation or I turn the conversation about that person.
Yes.
And I do this a lot with my boyfriend, and he has to tell me, like, Zaina, I am talking about you right now, not me. Like, we just had this conversation yesterday because I was going through something, we were talking about it.
Yes.
And he was boosting me up, and then I was just like, but you're this, 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 this. And he was like, thank you, but you're talking about you. You know, so I'm
Yes,
that kind of person. So sometimes
absolutely.
you don't always have to compliment back or whatever, just
Yes.
quiet, not. That's something I'm
agree.
learning.
Hey, we're all working on different areas of our life, and I am going to be honest with you. I sometimes have difficulty accepting praise and compliments, but I'm learning to say thank you, and maybe this is a strength of mine.
Yes.
So let's talk about real quick, some examples
Oh.
of good compliments.
This is easy for me. I love complimenting people on their appearance, their personality, or maybe their performance. I walked in here, hey, Zaina, I love your dress. I love your personality. Sometimes you can compliment someone on a performance that they just had. You did a superb job. Thank you so much for how well you organize things. I think, honestly, when we highlight people's attributions, especially in the workplace,
Yes.
it creates a culture of support and positivity.
Good stuff to keep on.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of the information you've given us.
You
and I mean
are
that from my whole heart.
welcome.
No, we appreciate you.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
good. Good
Thank
things
you.
to remember,
Appreciate it,
especially on a
Panzer.
Friday. You're heading into the weekend. Smile, compliment someone.
Yes.
Let them know they're doing great. Goes a long way.
Yes.
Yes.
Spread kindness.
Yes, yes, especially in the workplace. Very important.
Very important.